They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Nippert Stadium, one of the grand old cathedrals in the sport and home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Toledo Rockets, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Rockets will kick it away first. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So Cincinnati's offense will have the football first. A lot of times you run into these types of matchups. High-powered offense, big-time team against an opponent that's likely overmatched. So how do they keep this thing from getting ugly?
Well, everyone's going to have to elevate their level of play here defensively to have any chance in this one. And I'll tell you the hard part about stopping this offense, David, it's what Chip Kelly used to always say. It's a nameless, faceless opponent. They don't care who you are. They don't care what your record is. This offense comes out, and they are trying to embarrass you.
Well, the good thing is for this defense, it's been talked about all week, right? Like, you're not good enough. This is a high-powered offense. Like, the players' attention are fully caught, right? They know exactly what they're going against. Let's see if some emotion and adrenaline can really play a factor, and they play better than they have all year.
Fires to the big fella. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Finds his tight end. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28. They'll line up for a second down play. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati!
Now, coaches always talk about starting fast and taking that opening drive and really setting the tone for the football game, and that is exactly what they did, and they finish it with a good brand of physicality, running the football, ending the drive, and getting off to the 6-0 start.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Toledo Rockets offense will go to work for the first time today. We'll be watching this matchup on the outside closely today, David, to see if this guy can get anything done one-on-one against one of the best corners in the game.
Well, and this corner really can shut down half the field, and that's a big problem. This offense, they really need to win this matchup. They need their wide receiver to beat that defensive back, and I don't know if that's possible. He's just so good, been so consistent. Palmer, you tell me how you're going to win this matchup.
Well, you're not going to win it every play, that's for sure. And you can't avoid that side of the field the entire game. I think it's just going to come down to this offense in the critical down and distances when there's a third down and the coverage dictates that you've got to throw it against him.
It's a fumble on the play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And that's kind of a kick to the gut because you think, oh, how can I get this game started conservatively, not turn the ball over? Get the positive momentum, get that first hit out. And the first carry, your running back sticks it on the floor. Defense recovers. That is not the start you drew up.
Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Quarterback now breaking the field. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
You love that decision if you're the head coach. You're trying to throw it in the end zone. Nothing's there. Good job by the quarterback, tucking it and running and just...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Right on the money.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the...
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it. Sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
Looking to the big tight end. Makes a connection. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. First down here for the offense. Got it in the middle. It's Hilton. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
The Bearcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to throw, it's Pettis. Looking to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down.
And as a defense, you just went, whoo, we just dodged a bullet. Not great coverage, an opportunity for them to get a touchdown, and it goes right through his hands. Little bit of lack of concentration, and that cost him 6 points.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Picked off to stop the threat. Takes it back to the 26-yard line as they come up with a big interception there. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. To the ground with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Off play action. With the catch, it's Moffitt. Smashes ahead. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking for a productive play on first down. This guy can throw it. It'll fall incomplete. A little creativity on first down, but it doesn't work. It'll be second down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. leaves it with the back. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Cincinnati is on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Dropping back, it's Saunders. Nowhere to go with the line down. He goes at the 39. The Rockets will bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Bearcats want to move quickly.
And that's a great sign for this offense because this year we know there's been a little bit of inconsistency, and I think the biggest problem has been third down. Right there, nice job executing, running the ball, picking up the first, and keeping this drive alive.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
The Bearcats kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Snagged out of the air.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Looking for a man. It's Pettis. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He stopped just short of the goal line at the one. An explosive play has him set up. This is a great way to control tempo, control the game, feeding the tight end, and they've done it beautifully here in the first half. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bearcats! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. NC State was relentless today in a road win that, frankly, wasn't even as close as the final score indicates. This was a vintage Wolfpack performance, one that really should instill confidence within this program. Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. And the Rockets come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Takes a hit as he fires.
Man, I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. got him downfield. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. Back to pass, it's Pettis. Pressure coming. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on third down. Throws to the wideout. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Makes the grab. Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
Loss of 9. Offense and stop will be a turnover on downs.
Trying to seal the edge on the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Quick strike complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Rockets will try to pin them back with the punt. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll move the tight end. Looking to throw, it's Pettis. Fires to the big fella. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. The Bearcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Moves away as he feels pressure. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. They used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. To the air on first down. Stepping to the right. Bought a little time, lets it go. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big game. It makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
And the Bearcats moving quickly to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Rushes on him. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Backs looking for the goal line. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Got some room to run. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Cincinnati, and we've had a lively first half. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential.
The Rockets offense is back on the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Back to pass, it's Saunders. Got a man, it's Smith. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. And the Rockets come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Under fire. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Pocket breaking down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The Rockets will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They'll give it to Johnson. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Solid run on the last play sets this offense up on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got an open man. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the wideout. When that pass incomplete, the defense got a hand on it.
Part of being a defender, especially against the pass, is you got to see where that receiver's going to. And when he sticks his foot in the ground, you could tell when he stuck his foot in the ground, that in route was breaking in. They knew it, broke on it, swatted the ball down and made it.
He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Cincinnati! All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all offseason to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
28, Toledo, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks.
Interception, and things are going from bad to worse.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his 2nd interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Bearcats headed quickly to the line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
I know it wasn't an interception, but a lot of times tips and deflections leads to interceptions. Great job by the defender getting his mitt on the football.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. There is nowhere to go. He has stopped, and it'll be 4th down from the 23.
Coming up.
No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Makes a grab past the marker. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the 1st down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back.
Back's going for the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bearcats.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And the point after is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. There he goes. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. 1st down for this offense.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
They're going to run it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Rockets are moving quickly down the field.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Looking to pass. It's Sullivan. Throwing right. Makes the grab. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. The Rockets have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. That's caught, it's cooked.
Well, this defense is used to seeing this fullback just slam up on in there trying to block people. Now you release him out of the backfield to see if you can catch the defense off guard.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Oh, they're after him. It's complete on the right side. He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the 1st down. And the Rockets are in the red zone. On the run, it's Sands. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Rockets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one 3rd and long. Quickly to the flat and the wide receiver screen. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. Absolutely center cut. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. And the Bearcats in the hurry-up.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. The give to the back. Still running at the 35. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Bearcats, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism. He showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
Looking downfield, it's Pettis.
Really nice job.
Looking for the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Bearcats. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
No love lost between teams anytime they square off inside the Big Ten. Here's one that's just gone final. Washington had an impressive showing at home, and to do it with some of the legends of the past there, Mark Brunell, Napoleon Kaufman, and Lincoln Kennedy, what a special victory. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a Big Ten matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Rides to the back and leaves it on the option. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Turning it on! Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And that's another productive run. This offense has had a bunch of them today, and the running back, I think this lead was built on this guy. He's done a great job all game long.
Hits him in stride inside the 10.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. Even in the 4th quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive. Pedal to the metal.
A 1st down run in the red zone. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Wants to throw. It's Pettis. Unleashes to the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs him for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, what I love about this team early this year is it looks like they can fight through adversity. They started the year 2-0. This game looked like it was in the balance here in the 4th quarter. But after watching them answer with that last touchdown drive, that shows me they've got the mental toughness to potentially make a run this year.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Hauls it in. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll try the run. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Timeout called by the defense. 23 seconds left on the clock. To the air on 2nd down. Here's the heat. He's got the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down run. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the